Okay, hello and welcome back to some more Dead Cells. I was trying to be too cheap in the last run and I got my comeuppance. Games always tell me off for that. It's like, you should not be doing this, and again we're on the slow path and I don't like it. So we're going to just go with the cheats. This is in itself a little cheat to go, nope, I don't like my draw, I'd rather keep the original. I guess it's an option, but you know, it just seems so cheap to do that. Right, so should I try rushing through and getting the time doors, I guess? Let's go. Okay, let's go with a time door run. I mean, you know, to make up for that shit, I don't care about the secret, because obviously we're doing the time door run, and you know, really give us nothing that we care about. I mean, I might as well pop you because you're literally just dead. And you as well. Okay, so we've got the scroll, we'll put it into purple, then we'll have a quick peek at the map, and then that reveals nothing. Okay. Might as well grab that whilst we're there. Okay, I mean, there's something up there. It's probably just an exit, but if it's an item, it's a grenade, we'll take it. Okay. The free item. Free items are not to be sniffed at all. And if we don't get the time, you know, it seems like we're having the world's longest run to find. That's just law. That's a treasure, though. Someone has already forced the door open, you say. Also, you're giving me infinite time over here. I'm not going to complain at that. You know, because of the law room, it's just giving me infinite time. Okay, so I might as well read it and then see what's over here. Is there anything? Any secrets? Just some money. I mean, I might as well try and grab it, you know, it's in the law room. That's just a shop. But I feel like the exit would also be down there. Okay, so we've got literally a minute to try and find this. Running through this isn't really working out for us too well either. I mean, it's the toxic sewers. I mean, it's where we're going. We're going whatever time door, whatever door we find. Whatever exit we find is the exit that we take. So, you know, it's a time door to take. We might as well start unlocking them. So this is our time door run, 1 minute 18, let's go. Easy. I mean, like I said, it's not really ideal for winning, but at the same time, this is just about redemption and taking the time door. So, I mean, extra HP, we're dead inside, we'll take this. We don't even need it, because of course we didn't fight anything. Might actually be dumb to be doing this, because we've got a good gun. Like a good ranged weapon. So, you know, it's a bit silly. But we will still run through for the time doors. Okay, so the time door is here. We got it. Let's go. We got an extra level, so that makes up for the level that we lost. But, you know, at what cost? At what cost was that worth it? Not really. For a single level, I don't think that that was worth it at all. Okay, so, I mean, we'll jump through over here, take this. Double crossbow-matic is obviously, fuck it, we couldn't sell it because the stupid thing took us through. Okay, so let's just carry on. And again, you know, we're going time doors, so we're looking for all the time doors. And then I guess there's a point where it becomes more worthwhile to just sit in the level, but not at the moment, it would seem. Well, you're just going to die to that, so I might as well let you. And again, we're just going to run past everything and stuff everything, even though it's like easy anyway. Because we're all about that time door life here. Okay, well, I mean, everything is hidden in a secret maze of awesomeness, apparently. So, it's an unusual path to get through. Okay, so we wasted a lot of time there, just trying to navigate that. Okay, is this going to be a road to nowhere as well? Is it somewhere? No, we can get through. This is the most mazy. I'm going to stop running. You don't fight in a loop. You've got no balls. 10 seconds, if that's wasted. It's not really wasted, is it, to fight in a loop. Okay, so we got a pause room with some more lore, and then a body and clothes. Maybe tried to escape through the sewers. He's got lots of wounds, but doesn't seem to be infected. He has a lot of money. Rest in peace. A crate of weapons! I don't get quite what these crates do in here, but I'll take it. It's just fucking shields. It's a shield. Okay, a trail of green goo! Still on this trail on the ground? Okay, oh, we found the secret lair. Whatever this thing, it's pretty obvious that it grew, or evolved, or mutated. In any case, I got a bad feeling about this. Is this a boss? Thing didn't waste any time getting out of here. Must be cute and cuddly little thing by now. If we literally found a boss by accident, a lore boss. If not, you should totally make a lore boss with that. I mean, I want to fight that lore boss. That looks like something that you should be able to fight at some point. Give me the lore boss. Also, you know, the little guy behind the wall, you know, if he ever gets his rune, he should also be a boss. To fight to get it back, you know, you could maybe trick you to get his rune at some point, or, you know, actually manage to cram you if you taunt him too much. Shit. Because that would be funny. Getting trapped on the physics, not so funny. I should put a level in there. Also, you know, because we're rushing, we might as well drink. We're not really fighting anything. It would be stupid not to. Okay, there's something over there. Must require special abilities to get. I can see the golds. I mean, I'm tempted by the golds. I'm going to go for it. It's a treasure room. Also, there's a scroll. I'm going to take it. Okay, so it's a sinew slicer. It's better than a fire grenade. We will take it. I don't know if there's anything else that way, but I'm now tempted by the scroll, which I will put into green, even though, you know, red would be the best, but we're not really attacking at this stage, so survivability seems to be the way to go, right? Well, I mean, you might think the electric whip would be the smart thing to take with how we're playing, but again, you know, I don't think so. Okay, at this point, the red is worth more HP and worth more damage, so it's smart. It is very smart. Okay, well, ramparts. I don't know if we're quick enough for the ramparts. 3 minutes 56. Maybe we need like 4 seconds to get there. Maybe it's 1 minute and 4 seconds. Who knows? I don't feel like we're going to make it. Whatever. We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it anymore. No. We were never gonna make it. I feel like we went the slow way, so this time door is not on our radar. But, you know, we'll try our best. You watch, we'll win this one with this stupid time door running shit. This will be the one run and it'll be stupid as anything. And again, you know, there's a stage where you're just so fast that you might as well slow down and fight, and that just comes later. It's not right now. Okay. Let's just dodge everyone. Lore? Okay, well, I mean, thank you for the extra few seconds lore. This is not going to be a timed door, so we will skip. We'll definitely skip looking for the timed door. Okay, you a timed door? You are with 3 minutes left. Let's go. I mean, at this stage, like 3 minutes left, if we just keep running, it's like kind of silly. So we might as well start maybe playing. It seems stupid not to. I mean, naturally, it would be smart to play and put it into the green. But again, you know. Nope. Right. Just go. Let's just get out of there, right? So we've got plenty of time then. I guess if we beat the concierge, we'll just start slowing down. Playing properly. I mean, why am I already slowing down? It's like, hey, 3 minutes. Plenty of time. I mean, the concierge, again, we can kill him pretty quickly, so it seems like it would just be clever to take him on. So let's rush through to this boss. Again, it doesn't seem smart to rush past all of these scrolls, but, you know, whoever accused me of being smart. Let's just have a quick peek down everything and not take everything. Again, you know, maybe that's how I'm not playing smart, because I'm just literally running past every little thing. But again, you know, seems to be the way people suggest. I know you should really collect the things as well as doing it, you know, not just dodge everything. You should go back and get the whatever was in there that might be a level of a scroll. But we're not going to. We're just going to carry on running for our life. We'll go down any future holes. We got the timed hole and we'll run down any future ones. We didn't get any blueprints out of it either. There's no special blueprints. Nothing. Just a stupid, pathetic level. It seems pointless to me. You know, because like I said, we're just going to get it in the gold level weapons anyway, so it does not seem clever to just run past everything at all. We're just missing out on so much by running past everything. But this is the way that people suggest you play, and it's like, no, it's not fun. You're taking all the fun out of the game as well by not actually fighting anything. Just run past it all, no teleporters either. But we're paused, I don't mind being paused whilst we're down there in the little hole in nothingness lands. Fuck me, it's the world's longest climb back up to the top. Why couldn't you put that teleporter a bit nearer? Make it a bit more advantageous. Okay, so we're getting reasonable scrolls still, but you know, again, the fun has been removed because we're not fighting anything. Totally calculated, mate. Didn't accidentally fall down that hole and then go grabbing it. Not at all. Not at all. I didn't miscalculate my jump at all. I was completely calculated, I'm telling you, mate. Okay, Blackbridge. Not even going to the top or whatever secrets and blueprints are there. 6 minutes 39. This is too easy. Okay. We're taking on the boss with hardly any levels, but again, you know, the daily challenge I can kill him with much less. Well, I mean, I guess it gives us levels and everything, so we might have more levels actually. But still, you know, it's a more balanced build that way. But again, we've got the damage in purple, so we're doing a lot more damage in purple than we would in a balanced build like that, I guess. So we should be able to do it regardless. Old swords, concierge, let's go. Like no time. And if we just focus on bows on this guy is pretty stupid because we've got arrows. You know, we will run out of arrows. Also, if we fire them whilst he's in shield mode where we can't actually get them back, that is just the stupidest thing we could do. Very much the stupidest thing that we could do. Get out of there whilst we can, because he's doing damage we can't block. Nope. Okay, get out of there. Time to hit. Whilst we're sat in the corner. Okay, he's still going down like a shot. This is really good. Oh, we're bone endlessly. What was I worried about? What was I completely worried about? That's all. Nothing. Like, we cannot run out of arrows. That was it. Okay, what did you give me? What is that? A heavy turret, you say? Well, I mean, shoots two nearby enemies at the same time. Shots pierce all enemies. In that case, we're replacing the sinew slice. I mean, yes, it inflicts bleed, but I feel like this does more. Okay, so the Stilt Village or the Slumbering Sanctuary, where we'll start playing properly. Because, you know, it's a new level to explore and we're just so far ahead. Okay. So, poisons the enemy, a swarm of biting worms, shots pierce the first target. Sounds good to me. Okay, so you can eat all my cells. And the time door with 7 minutes to go. I mean, we should not have any problems with time doors from this stage in time now. We've got a blueprint, a root grenade. It's a Groot grenade, more like. Ha 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 ha. Enjoy your blueprint, mace. And we got some cells to invest in you as well. 41 away from just being able to heal through everything and survive. Okay. So we will not be going to the Stilt Village, we will be going to the new floor. The world's cheapest way imaginable, by just running past everything and not even playing. Okay, Slumbering Sanctuary, actually, it's not a new level at all, is it? It's just another path to it. But, no, it's the one where we got the spider one. Okay, we're so completely under level for this. Do not understand. Okay, thank you for the level. I mean, our purple might be reasonable, but everything else is just no. Wow. Yeah, I'm still feeling like the purple isn't as powerful as I expect it to be. I expected that to kill it, but it didn't. Right. Bow and endless quiver, you say? Okay, we don't have wolf traps, and I'm expecting to trap him. Okay. So that will open once we've initiated stage 2. Okay. So, I mean, I should maybe put into my red level damage to get some damage on my sword, but survivability is the best. We're mostly using our bows and skills anyway, so I might as well stick to that. Is there a time door on here? I don't think there is that. I do not think there are time doors on this. Why did the time doors stop at this stage, huh? Is it because you know that if people have got the time doors earlier, they've got all the time doors in the world, so, you know, they do not. Press the right buttons would help. Wow, okay. His fireballs are not anything to sniff at. Not to be sniffed at all. Okay, you're just firing on my little deployable. So I will take you. Stop using your sword. Your sword is useless. Sword is like tickling them with a butter knife. Literally tickling them with a butter knife, right? We can just literally just shoot them with the arrow from there. Okay. Well, you can enjoy that whilst I pop in and pop out again. Right, why do I feel like that there is stuff up there? I mean, I do need to go up there, okay. Why can I fail at that jump so badly? Well, I mean, you just enjoy that. That melts them. That gold level trap actually melts them. Anyone else? No. Okay. Well, I mean, because it's this guy, I saved this for this guy. And I'll come deal with you, traditionally. Get off the... Nope. Well, enjoy that. That will just melt them all. Like, literally just my deployables. Okay. You can just eat that. I'll just wait for the deployable then. Okay. So again, I should, you know, maybe put it into something else, but no. I'm just going to hope for something better, right? So, now that we're at this stage, I wanted a primary that leveled with purple. Okay. And this will make the level harder, even though we haven't finished exploring. I should not have jumped into that like that. That was really stupid play by me. Okay. So now we go through it all again. No time doors to concern ourselves with, but pop, 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 pop. I don't know why he was slowing down on his popping then. You know, he was not popping off the slide as fast as I would have liked it. Okay, just 5 cells is nothing. Okay. Music has picked up all of a sudden. Like, life has returned. Okay. Well, I mean, if you don't go like that. Wow. Did you see that? Landing on the only platform possible. Tough nut, yeah. I mean, we proved our nuts were tough by doing that. It's like, yeah, no balls if you don't. I mean, we should just do it again, but... Oh, fun. Get up. Don't be unconscious in it. Okay. Okay. We didn't show our balls that time, so we got punished for it. That was my own fault for not slamming. I think we went through the platform. Maybe it's a special, you know, the platform is only there if you slam it. It might also be just like literally one time use the platform. We need to take this guy out because he's Okay. Not too bad. This guy, wherever he came from, wasn't paying attention. That was a bit concerning. Okay. Get advantage on this guy. Okay, so we can still slice him reasonably. It's not really ideal. Take care of the target dummy first, then you can get some interrupts. Okay, the interrupts are good. The interrupts are good. I mean, I might actually go Forgotten Sepulchre after this. There's no time door again, but you know, who needs time doors, though? You can eat my trap. Why did we get knocked over? Did he do something that knocked us on the floor? Knocked us on our face. The clock tower. I mean, we can go... I mean, the Forgotten Sepulchre or the clock tower. That's just the entrance again. I mean, I might as well start there. Then we'll go across. Okay. Should I go the clock tower? I mean, I feel like we haven't gone the clock tower whilst we've had the spider climbing ability, so it would just be smart to do some variation and, you know, some exploration. And again, I might as well finish off the floor whilst we're there. What popped on me? Purple. Purple lords. Nope. Okay, get out. We're in trouble. Okay. What is the 2? Are we taking double damage? Or what? Something is triggering an ability above our head. So it's like 1, 2, ooh, blueprint, lightning bolt, let's go. I don't know what it does, but it's a new ability. And again, I'm looking for, you know, some sort of primary ability. Okay, he's going to bring us to it. He did not. Oh, it's our 2 deployables. Oh, do we get double the deployable bonus? Because we're near 2 deployables. That would be interesting. That's how it works. I don't know if that is how it works. Yeah, I just stood there and commented it. That was stupid. Okay. So, I mean, we can leave for the clock tower at any time, which we desire. This is somewhere that we've already been, but we haven't explored all of these rooms. So there's going to be double the enemies because not only is there the new spawning in ones, there's the old ones that we never defeated. Okay, we've got a shop with sheer weapons. I mean, it's a Blood Sword 5, which is better than what we got, but at the same time, it's like nothing special. Okay. Again, you know, if this turns out to be the one we've been, it would just be so embarrassing. It would be completely embarrassing to win after rushing through everything and, you know, skipping everything. I feel like our scrolls aren't as bad as they could be. You know, our levels are reasonable considering we skipped everything. Okay, that's just literally where we activate the thing. No. I mean, you know, we won't necessarily, well, take it on the lead, we would. Well, you're just dead in an instant. Maybe we wouldn't get injured on that elite with our super overpowered gold level thing. Gold as well as sell, or collect gold and have an extra jump. Would not complain at an extra jump. Okay, so this is literally open path that we should not have been able to get to before. But now we can. Okay, well there's treasure. Why there's a door there, it seems a bit pointless. Okay. So it's a double crossbow-matic 5. It's near a teleporter. We can come back from it. What is the point in that? I can just walk out. That's just a troll to make you think you have to go through a challenge to get back out, right? Or is it if you don't have the spider climb? I don't have the spider climb that's helping me there. Maybe it is. Okay, we're outside. Let's go outside in the sunshine. I know you want to, but you cannot stay here. That was really bad damage. Just shoot. Everything is coming back to life. You, sir, are also coming back to life. You, sir, are also instantly dead. We also went through the regular floor there, which we should not be able to do. Nope. Okay. Crossbows, we cannot heal. Why do I feel like there's some food? I don't know, I'm getting food sensors over here. Where is it? Danger. We're fucking in trouble. Very much in trouble. Okay. We can do that. Okay, so there's the Forgotten Sepulchre exit. And thankfully we didn't take double damage, because that would have been really, really bad. Okay, so I'm just on the eye out for food. I don't care about you. You know, I should, because you might have a gold level thing. So I feel like that's pretty much everything, right? Again, I'm going to go to the clock tower, but I'm going to take the better double crossbow-matic, and then I'm going to peace out and change it. Get rid of that toxic thing on it. It might just be because I didn't pick it up. No, that doesn't trigger any traps either. I mean, we didn't even need anything special. Not even like a triple jump. Okay. Wasn't the worst floor. Wasn't the worst. We do seem a bit behind on scrolls, actually, like 50% behind. But, oh well. Okay. So let's replace this with... Oof, so close. One short. Okay, so we will reforge the modifiers by upgrading it. Okay, 30% on the bleeding attack and shots pierce. That's literally the level 1 thing, and that's an old sword 3+. I mean, we could upgrade it to ++. I feel like we're going to get something better in this war, so we literally do not have the gear for the castle. Clock tower, we might be able to get some good stuff, and well, our super powered basher should be able to take down the boss of this floor, so that wouldn't be the worst. Okay. The easy hidden thing. Okay, so sinew slicer 5. It's not even a plus. I mean, we already have a level 5 thing, so it just seems like shots pierce the first target on our double crossbow-matic as well, so might as well sell it. It's like, it's not any sub upgrades. We already have a level 5B. Why argue with the level 5 gear? Do not pop my thing. I'll just let my deployables take care of business, because they melt everything. Okay, this should be not too bad. Okay, these guys could do a lot of damage, and I do not have the equipment to take them on. Our sword is very much underpowered for this, with just butter knifing them to death. But again, I'm just going to put it all in purple and hope for a gold level or a purple level sword. Either of those will do. Okay. So we could potentially climb the outside walls here. But we're not trying. We haven't got any special keys here, so... Okay, get out. He knocked my thing off. How dare he? Bonk, 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 bonk. Nope. Okay, he has the stiletto, doesn't he? That was really embarrassing. Stay over here. Come say hello to my little friends. Topaz Amulet 7. I mean, minus 20% damage. Goodbye to the extra jump that we don't really get any use out of anyway, so... seems pointless. Well, you guys can just deal with that and get melted in an instant. Let's go. Okay. I mean, because my thing is gold, you know, I could have maybe pivoted into, like, red damage. But at the same time, it's like, we're at level 40. pivoting from that. Okay. You just get knocked off and die. That's... Maybe I should go some sandals if I can see them, because... Shit. That was a lot. Just use your arrows. Use your arrows and your deployables. It's like... Do not try to be smart. Enemies. Stop trying to be too smart for me. Okay. What do you got for me? Purple bow, a purple bow. We're already on bows. I mean... It's quite a lot of increased damage, and we got a lot of money. I might as well upgrade to a better bow. Cannot sell that because it's the first primary. That's just a red sword. Again, you know, we don't want reds. It's got to be purple or gold, or no point at all. Right, so... Feels like there's some secret area there. Does it not? Which I don't know how we would get to. Maybe it's just like standard pathing wrapped around. Don't get caught on. Let's go explore up there. We can all just enjoy. And I'll start using my better bow with flames. Let's go. Suddenly the damage feels reasonable. It's acceptable now. Okay. See how quick you can turn it round with just a bit of better gear. Well, nothing up there, even though it looks like there might be some sort of secret. Was not the case. Just a teleporter door. Okay, so again, I will always go down first, because down leads back to where we were, and you know, we would never be going that way after. Stop using your swords. I'm on sword lobbing meta at the moment. Do not just stand still either, because those guys will just stab you. Wouldn't be the worst to put one level into my swords, but you know. Why did my things pop? Why did you pop my deployables? That was not allowed. Who said you could do that, sir? Good sir. I did not give you permission to pop my deployables. Okay, so there's a cell which we missed. Trial east. Why did I teleport up lower this time than I did before? Or did I go up a bit? Which doesn't make sense, because I was aiming entirely to go downwards. Good sir. I don't know why I keep saying good sir either. Right, so level 15, let's go. Seems reasonable. Right, so we've got a 20% damage reduction, which again isn't the worst. No, the lag. We're lagging a bit. And it's not ideal. You guys are just going to to all of my deployables. And we will start going up here. Take. That was a bad move. I was going to say, take you out like a man, you know, don't count on my deployables. No. Rely on your deployables for that guy. He's too quick for us. He is too quick, and we are not equipped for it. Let's go. Worth it. Worth spending the money on. Right, now we have a purple sword that we can use. Level 15 geared up and good to go. Okay. So yeah, I guess they're just needless scenery. It's not really anything, like no secrets. Okay, so now we can start fighting properly. And now we're geared up. We can do this. We are in a reasonable spot. We've only got one more heal, but you know, at the end of the day, it's not the worst. Let's go. Can actually start stabbing them now. Okay. You did not know what to do, did you? Just like me at times. Okay. Pop, yes, let's go. This is feeling much better. Okay. I'm doing that into the extra recovery, even though, you know, the red gives the much better health at the moment. The next one I will put in health. I just wanted the more recovery because it's actually smarter for us right now to be able to heal off of things a bit better when we kill them. Do not take that guy on because he's way too scared. This guy, not so much. Okay, we've also got a reasonable ability on us as well, firing an extra grenade. You survived that fall. You are not allowed to do that. I'll just ignite you from above. Enjoy being ignited by the fallout fire. It's kind of the slowest way to deal with you, but at the same time, if I can stack the fire, you should be dead. Nope. Do not want to deal with that guy. He's way too quick. Why is he so much quicker today? Right. He's not normally that quick at diving at us. Ooh. Even though we bought a bow. Duplex bow, shots pierce all enemies with a super heavy crossbow. Suddenly, the temptation, the greed is too real. I mean, why not? Like, poof. I mean, if we can actually get close. Right, this is fun. I'm playing so bad. Don't fall on the face. Just dupe them, because that was an awkward interaction position to get in there and get our crossbow, because quick guy would not have allowed us to do what I wanted to do. He's way too quick. Okay, purple. I'm just getting melted with my deployables. Okay, this guy we can afford to blap. Chicken, let's go. I know it's a turkey, but you don't even need to use it. But it's there, it's an extra heal. Even though we've still got heals, actually. We're not even worried about heals. That's a bell tower key, that is a clock tower key. Clock maker's key, even. But, you know, we can get out of there, no problem. Okay, let's go. There's, that's a different tower. So it is there. We want to go. Okay. But this may now actually be too long for daily motion again, you know, it's like 24 minutes actually. Well, I mean, the time is actually longer. So Lordor, I'm always going to explore because, you know, it might have stuff in. What's this? Sword seems to be floating, but when I touch them, they feel solidly in place. Okay, so some huge ass swords. That sensation again, like I'm floating, as if everything was speeding up and slowing down at the same time. It's almost as though we were doing a speed run. Why is everything frozen? Okay. Oh, it sort of makes you feel like puking, huh? Ah, finally something interesting. It's worse. We've got 20%, and it's only a level 5. Wow, the lore rooms actually cuck you for the equipment, I guess. They don't give you as good equipment as the rest of the floor. Which isn't right. I mean, it's not like we'd have taken a different amulet anyway, unless it was... Hey, you can interrupt it, that's interesting. Okay. Nope. So the fact that we can pierce with this is just too good. Piercing with this, well, if we blow ourselves up there, I feel like we kind of blown ourselves up. Some super crossbow, Hikuto's bow. You did not go for your super attack. I expected you to be slower. Which is why I'm taking damage here. Because you're getting faster attacks than I'm expecting. Normally they just go for the crit. Okay. Well, I mean, that's the floor. Might as well leave. There's nothing else for us here. No time doors or anything to worry about though, but we're faster. Slow and steady wins the race. Yes, it does, doesn't it? As we are faster. Okay, so we've got the best health flask now. So that is that done. Ooh, tough nut. Reduces the damage inflicted by traps 80%. Well, we don't really care about traps. Melee attack on nearby enemy with the projectile stuck in it causes the projectile to fall out and inflicts 814 damage. That seems pretty good. Using a health potion adds a lot of DPS for 12 seconds. That's also pretty good. Okay, so if an enemy is bleeding, poison and burning. We've got a lot of good stuff here, but I mean, I don't know what to put it in. Okay, so I mean, we've got 40 cells. Belmont's whip, we're not really cared about. Sadist stiletto, it's a red, the wings of the crow. The phaser, the knife dance, the root grenade. Roots nearby enemies to the grounds. It's a grenade. I'm tempted. I'm very tempted by that. It might be good. I mean, double crossbow-matic 5+. Arrows come back. Interesting. I kind of feel like the stuff is better. I mean, it could have been good, but at the same time. Right, so let's upgrade. So victims burn and plus 15 if it's from the back. Okay, so if we go for backstabs, increase your movement speed after killing an enemy, plus damage to a poison, shoots an arrow in front of you. Shots pierce, so we love those. Shoots another arrow in front of us, seems a bit ridiculous. Okay, and then, so 15, I mean, we're not really freezing them. I might be tempted to reroll that, actually. Okay, so we've got some extra heals in our flask. We've got the full flask now, so we've got literally no excuse ever to fail. So the clock room. It's the boss. Okay, so rooting him to the ground wouldn't have been the worst thing to do, to be honest. But we should have no issues with this guy. Also, you know, the final boss rooting to the ground would be really Why am I going in? Pretty dumb. Okay, so we're getting poisons. I mean, are we doing extra damage to poison targets? I do not know. Dust in the wind, dude. You are nothing but dust in the wind. Okay, lightning bolts. VL. It's a colourless. It does a lot of damage. I like our crossbow though. And do I want to replace the sword with the lightning bolt? I don't know. It's also extra damage taken, which is kind of bad. We can just be Palpatine. Oof. No. That is going to get us killed. Okay, well, I mean, we beat that guy without taking any damage. I damaged myself as Palpatine. Give me an achievement for that. No damage taken on that guy. That's fucking amazing. You know, literally give me no damage taken on. Victims burn. Okay, poison, bleeding. Poison's the enemy. Okay, so plus 50% damage to a poison target. It's not the worst. Burn, bleeding. Oh, yeah. We could increase our synergies. But I like what we got going on. And we'll give you that thing. The new little collectible that we got there. Yeah, I believe you have to talk to him to hand him the blueprint, otherwise you lose it. Rightio. So, here we go. Try not to die stupidly on this one. Okay, 16, 6 and 2. I still feel like we're in the levels. Do please do not cancel your attacks. Stop cancelling your attacks. Okay. Actually fights. Right. That was some seriously shit interaction. Sorry, this guy is a bit concerned because he just get us from above. Fuck you. We're taking way too much damage here. Way too much damage. This is not feeling like it's a winning run with how much damage we're taking. Because we're under levels, we just don't have the health. Greens, or I don't know which one you are. But, you know, no balls if you don't take on every single of these. I've not taken them all on. Every time that I've got through, I've defeated all three. So it's a Sonic. Is it always a Sonic? Oh, it's crossbow, L. You do so little damage. Why do you do so little damage? I mean, it says hold to inflict critical damage, so we have to hold it, I guess. I'm going to test it out. Okay, so we can just shoot, or we can... Okay, so I mean, it's essentially the same, but we can also get a faster shot off. And it will also freeze them, and, you know, it's similar DPS with the crit. Okay. I mean, we should stick with the level out. We're committed. Yes. I mean, that just literally melts him anyway. Okay. Plus we fire a volley of them, so it is literally just the same weapon as. It just takes a bit more skill to use because it doesn't auto fire all of them. We have to manually fire all of them. No. At him. Up and at him. Don't fluff it. And you know, it is essentially the same range, so that's done. I'm playing super dumb. Now he eats the bullets when he's in that mode. That's not good. Okay. Heal. Smart team. Get out. Okay, so it's still pretty slow if we don't hold it, to be honest. So we wimp out and like cancel. Like this guy's getting way too many hits in on it. Okay, use your deployables. Okay, do not be afraid to heal. We don't necessarily need to heal right now, but we've got an extra heal. Okay, do not be afraid to heal. Still feeling very much under-leveled, right? So there's a scroll there. I will eat it. You were about to do an ability, but denied. Plus 15% HP or plus 30% HP. I mean, it's smart. It pops our stuff. I don't like how that pops my thing. Why does that pop my deployables now? I'm sure it never used to. Must have been rebalanced, you know, people cheesing it by doing that. Okay, I mean, root grenades, poisons, plus 100% damage on a burning target. I mean, 800 versus 561. It just feels like it would be right for the boss to root him in place. Really does. Oh shit! I'm taking too much damage here. Okay, so we don't need to fight every enemy. I mean, it's my mode of playing. That's super dumb. What am I doing? Should not be going head on to them like that. Okay, well, we don't have the range on that. At all. Actually, just suck my thing back and then die to them. I don't mind you doing that. Right? Not taking you on just yet. That's not stuff that we can use, so we don't care. Okay, so we're playing a little smarter. Right, so now that we've got the stomp room, we can actually go into these. What have you got for me? Okay, inflict bleeding. Plus 100% damage to a burning target. Is it better? Swarm of biting worms comes out. It's not better. So I will keep what I've got. Doesn't offer any protection either. So you know that's the other thing we might consider is like if it offers health protection. Well, this is just where we were. Going round in circles. It's very easy to get lost in this castle. Did you not know? Enjoy my deployables. I very much want to come say hello. Okay. Bop. And another bop. Bop. Shit. Get out. What was that, good sir? You were saying? Okay, so I see you clicking on that on the wall. Freezing again. The old secret pastry. I will eat it. Okay, just teleport me out here. Nothing good. Nothing particularly useful. Oh, they just died to that. My stuff is so good. Okay. Right, you're going to come closer. I'm going to take wing, and I'm just going to drop that on you. Let you eat my crossbow, or let my deployables just eat you all. Okay, so my deployables are literally winning the battle. See ya! Didn't mean to do that to you, but blah. An infantry bow, you say? I mean, we've got a level L. It's much better. Okay. Don't shoot that. Do not crit the door and end up dead to a curse. Again, we're going a little easier and careful. Because, you know, we've got this far, we don't want to die now. Right? So more HP recovery is going to help us. Feeling like there might be someone waiting for us at the end of this. Maybe it's the door, maybe it's the boss. It's the boss. Okay. Again, you know, we could wimp out on the next key, but I'm not. Shit. See ya. Don't want to be ya. Nope. Nope. Time to fight. No wimping. I mean, by wimping, I'm finding I'm actually doing much less damage and getting more damage taken by wimping out at times. Okay, so don't be afraid to just do a normal shot as well with the shotgun. Okay, red door. Is this the double people or is this the big boy? Wow, you got a hit on me. Cannot believe you got a hit on me. Sorry, my friend, I didn't mean to crush you there. Okay, well, say hello to my little friends. You were just out of range of my shots. Shaking that out. Get out. Okay. Again, you know, if we can maximise our benefits of what we can get out of these people, I will take it. Okay, it's definitely the 2 beers. 2 beers, Tony's. Pop. Pop. Easy. Okay. Bow and endless quiver. Okay. That might be more my sort of style. Again, it's a downgrade, but launch grenade, shots pierce, victims freeze other enemies. Okay. Plus 50% damage at max HP. I might take the compromise, to be honest. Like, I don't feel like this is paying off for me. It's too slow. I want the fast. And we do crits with this as well, so crits on the gold level. 3 hits and then it should freeze other enemies. Nope. Okay. We're just gonna nope out of that situation, I believe. You can... Bow and endless quiver is definitely more my sort of speeds. Carefully climb this hole. And then just shoot everything. Right, my deployables eating bullets from those guys is also pretty good. There's the exits. I was like, what? Where's the exits? Okay. Trying to be a bit careful not to jump in all those spikes that we knew were there. Hello, my friend. Enjoy my deployables, do you? I know they enjoyed saying hello to you. So again, we've got the ability to exit at any time, but we're not wimps. Entirely. Not entirely wimps, but we can peace out if we get into trouble. But we're not there yet. Okay, so Where do I need to go? That's a green door, that's a red door, so it must be down there. Must be down. I mean, there's two options for down. We'll go in the first one. Try not to get ourselves killed by dropping down. Hopefully we won't land on some spikes like a numpty. Okay. We have to be very concerned that that guy's crit. It might kill us that way. Get out of there. Okay. That was some seriously bad interactions. You don't know what you've come across, my friends. Okay, time to use our last heal. That's why we weren't in trouble, you know, we had another heal. Whew, okay, I'm gonna have a look. There's a gold thing over there. It's behind the spider walk, so, you know. Treasure! It's another one of these, the double crossbow-matic 7. Okay, so when we upgrade this to plus or plus plus, it's going to be better. I mean, it's literally the equivalent at the moment, so you have to bear that in mind as well. Looks like upgrades matter. So I haven't been paying attention to that. Like, I might be able to upgrade some of this gear and get it even better. Okay. This literally just gets us one more scroll by defeating this guy, so, you know, that is what we're doing. Just pop them. Again, I don't really care about the normal enemies. They can fuck off as far as I'm concerned. Taking way too much damage from that. That is concerning, but this elite is when we get to them. That's not an area we can go through. I feel like we need to go right. Smartest play. Nope. Get out of there. Get out of there. Optimal. Can we blap these guys from... Get out of there. Just ignore them. Forget them. Dead. Dusted. Like I said, you know. You didn't drop me anything? Oh, you weak. Man. I mean, it would be ballless to retreat, but there's a scary guy. So we can literally just leave if we get to the exit. Get out of that. But we're not ballless. We will fight through. Let's go. We made it. Okay. Oh shit. See ya, mates. You enjoy those little treats to eat. I will eat your tasty pastry treats. Okay, and then we'll fight through this, and then that's not quite the end. There's still another. Okay. Victims freezing is good for me. Okay, nothing there, nothing there. Just one of you. I don't care. Again, you know, maybe we're going a bit weak by not taking these guys on because we could. We very easily could. We just don't want to die. Okay. So we got all the keys. Yes, please. This is something. Just lore. Okay. Maybe the guard who wrote this letter didn't survive. Sad, but his colour is no longer of any use to him. Only 10% less damage. I mean, clearly ours is better. And then another message from the guard. Some parts of this writing are covered with dry blood. ... all on this. Anyway, there's some sign of Crane's substance. It itches so bad, belly aches. I scratch, but then I bleed. Headaches, blurred vision, fill down, and it's so itchy. Yes, don't bring that infection to me. I do not want that. Even though we are literally the infected lords, I do believe we have the infection. Any point to that? The most pointless roll area in the world. Like I said, those flowers, like, they give away roll spots, right? So I do not know how to do this one. We lack the jumps or the abilities to get it that I'm aware of. I mean, Nutcracker, no. Okay, we'll take this. Yep, okay. And then we will put it in purple, because we've got golds and purples. So that is our most damage. And a heavy crossbow. Again, it's so good, but at the same time, our bow and endless crew. It's only a basic one though. I mean, if I leveled that up to a plus, it's going to do so much more damage. The temptation and greed. It would be stupid to take a double bow to the final boss, especially a slow bow. The greed, temptation, shoots an arrow upward and behind us, and I can't. So I mean, obviously if we stomp room through that, we might be able to just about jump to the side and up there for that boomerang. That's probably all that it is. If we had one extra jump, I believe we could do that, no problem, but nope. I don't even care about the boomerang. I don't know if it's any good. It might be the world's greatest weapon, that's why it's hidden there. But at the same time, final boss. 55, okay. A lot of extra damage after being wounded. We could take that into the final boss and just super beat on his ass. Or I can see if we can get... I mean, we've got pretty good weapons. It doesn't seem worth it to try and get any better weapons. Should I unlock some of these? Velocity, sadism, mutation, sadism. I'm going to unlock the Tainted Flask. I mean, we're not going to use it. And then the gold reserves is probably good. And random starter shield. We don't care about shields. Okay, so what can we reforge? Surely reforge, right? So you get upgraded to plus. That shoots a lot of extra things. Right, so shots pierce. It does more damage to a bleeding target. Poisons the enemy. Shots pierce. Plus more when we're at full HP. And then victims burn. I mean, nothing freezes, does it? Victims freeze other enemies, which won't be the worst. Critical hits deal 20% more damage. Shoots an arrow upwards, the victim's remains explodes. Burning damage? We don't burn them. Plus 50 to a poisoned isn't the worst. Okay. Victims burn. Again, not really helping us. Victims burn. We don't freeze them. I'm just going to re-roll it so we get something really good. So poisons. Victims burn. Okay, so that poisons them. I think we can do better. Critical hits deal 20% damage. Okay. Victims burn and it does 100% damage to a burning target. Sure. I mean, we've got all this money that we're not going to use because it's the end of the game. We might as well go for something that could go for it. And everything else seems good, right? So we've got some deployables. This guy is a bit fast. So, you know, we need to be concerned. Final boss time. First time on camera because the failing records session. Okay. Literally shielding the king. Just mashing everything to get some attacks in there. Let's go. Right, first phase done. Easy. Shit, get out of there. You're another. That's done. Heal. Heal again. Fucking go. Okay. You just eat that. Okay, let's go. Damage against poison. Okay, we just need to... Shit. Stay out of his way. Nope. You do not get me in the trap. Okay. Get out of there. Okay. Frantic actions. My deployables. Okay. Heal whilst we can. We've got more elites. We'll drop it on this guy. Drop the deployables. Come on. And drop. There we go. The disgusting worm. Okay. Let's go. Shit me. He's doing poison damage to me. Fuck. We're out of heals. Fuck! So close. So close. Oof. So close. Anyway, join us again for some more. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.